All right. Welcome back to the sign, Ghost Dimension. Now it is very clear that Sarina is not playing around anymore. It is getting closer and closer to the end of our time, and we need to figure out who Sarina's killer is before Sarina kills us. Now, if you remember in the last video, Sarina and Gabriella had a ghost fight, right? If you don't remember that ghost fight, you can see in the top right corner, there's a card there showing you exactly what previously happened on the sign. They had that ghost fight, and, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but you'll just have to see what happened. See what happened between Sarina and Gabriella, and poor Yannick. Check it out in the last video. Now, we have here Norma. Let's go ahead and talk with Norma. Piece of cake. I'll fill up my glass and wait for the invitation. Okay, so Norma. Nevertheless, I wanted to say quick thank you, my dear friend. Thank me for what? You've been drinking again, Norma. Thank me for what, though? I'm not sure what I've done to help Norma. Maybe letting her see Henry in a different way, right? Because her and Henry are exactly they're a couple now. They love each other. Do you remember? Nope. Hello, Miss Ziegler. My name is Tongue Tied. Okay, I remember that. We need your help. It's about an old book of yours. Okay, yeah, so she's thanking me for essentially getting her and Henry hooked up. That was exactly 5 days ago. At that time, Henry and I were still enemies. Look at that. Tongue-tied the matchmaker. Getting Norma and Henry together. Everlasting love. And today, what I'm trying to say... Oh, she's in love with Henry. Without you, I would never have realized that I made a big mistake. And that Henry is a really wonderful person. Oh, that's really nice. I'm glad something happy can come out, from my demise. But because of all this, your life is now in danger. So much for a witty phony. That's what Norma used to call Henry, as a witty phony. Shouldn't you be telling that to Henry instead? It's so much for a witty phony, Norma. Don't rub salt in my wound, please. I'm so ashamed of what I did to him. I deliberately destroyed Henry's life with my book, and yet he cares for me as lovingly as if nothing had ever happened. You know, tongue-tied. I know what. Death, like nothing else, can show us with all sharpness what is important in life. That's why last night I revealed to Henry how much I like him. And he feels the same way. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Henry and Norma. A long-lasting love. I'm usually not a person of big words when it comes to feelings. And even though the circumstances could not have been worse, I'm really happy that I got to meet all of you. Oh, that's nice, Norma. Even if we don't make it through this, great. Don't get sentimental. Feeling is mutual. We'll get through this for sure. And Norma, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna get through this. But I feel like this isn't the right time. Well, I don't know. I guess it's not a bad time to be talking about this, because what if we don't live? I guess it's good for you to get this off your shoulders, get this off your back, off your chest, whatever expression you want to use. That way, then you don't come back and haunt people because you have some unfinished business before, unfinished business that you couldn't do before you died. So I suppose it's good for us to talk about it and get it all out in the air. That way we don't come back as evil ghosts like Gabriella. Trying to kill off our friends so that way we could be with them. So we'll get through this for sure. It's my biggest wish, but enough talk about feelings now. If we actually survive this nightmare, I'll start working on a new book right away. 101 Things to Do After Surviving a Deadly Curse. Sounds like a great book. And then you can have Henry as a co-author. It would be Leah. Hello, Leah. Have you calmed down yet? Have you calmed down? Have you chilled out, Leah? You ready to talk like adults? I know I wasn't going to text you again. And I've also been trying to get some closure. Fuck, tongue-tied, why? I thought for a second she would be like, F you. Why do you first get my hopes up and then hurt me so much? You broke my heart. I didn't. I feel like she got her own hopes up. I was very clearly in between. I was not one way or the other. I was walking that tightrope. Truly sorry. Unfortunately, I can't undo it. What you did was not okay either. You know what, Leah? What you did wasn't okay either. Ooh, that worsened. The truth hurts sometimes. Don't give me that now. I was right to worry after all. No. No. False. Despite everything, you're still too important to me to be ignored. I can tell something's wrong with you, that something is on your mind. So if I ever meant anything to you, then please be honest with me now. All right, Leah, you want to know? You want to know? I'm going to die in a few hours. That's that's what's going to happen. And I'm just trying to check some things off a bucket list, and one of those things is Nora. Believe me, Leah, soon you will understand me. Leah is so different from what you think. Sorry, Leah, but I can't tell you any more right now. You know, Leah, it's way different than what you think. You have no idea what I've been going through the past few days. Different how? They're gonna make me say it, aren't they? They're gonna make me do it. Leah, you're gonna find out that tongue-tie's gonna die soon. I don't understand why you won't tell me. But then at least answer me this. Does Nora really mean that much to you? More than our relationship? Ooh, there's a difficult decision ahead. You now have to choose one of the two women, Leah or Nora. Who do you love more? Oh, how can I choose? How do I pick between the two? Between Leah and Nora. I can't just have both? Like, I can't just pick both? Okay. I choose Leah. I choose Nora. Man. It's a hard choice to make. It's going to be Nora. No. So, I will tell you this. I'm going to choose the person who, on one hand, I'm curious about. I'm curious about Nora. I am okay. So I'm gonna choose Nora, plain and simple. I'm gonna choose Nora, and I'm gonna explain why. I'm curious about Nora. All right. So Nora does seem to like tongue-tied a lot, and on top of that, every time that we've had a poll out, whether it was Leah versus Nora, whether it was all the girls versus each other, Nora came out on top every single time. So I'm picking Nora for you as well because you guys like Nora way better than you like Leah, and that shows in every single one of the polls that we've had in the community chat. So we're picking Nora, and I don't know, maybe I feel like I want to play through again and do other choices, do off the wall choices, maybe do choices that hurt us in the end. I don't know, because I feel like we're trying to save ourselves, but I don't know. Maybe I'll pick Leah next time. So we're going to pick Nora. About Nora, I'll be honest with you. I feel more for her than I thought I would. I don't know where this is going with me and her, but I want to find out. I can't stop thinking about her at the moment. Ooh. feel more for her than I thought I would. I think this is a good one here. I don't know where things are going with myself and Nora, but I really want to find out. We have this really great date planned ahead. You asshole. Oh, Leah's pissed. Do you have any idea how much you're hurting me right now? This bitch has ruined everything. All your talk about love and working on yourself, it was all lies. I hate her. Oh, she's gonna say, I hate you. I hate you! Oh, no! My heart. I hate you both to death. That's it. I never want to see you again. Oh, Leah. Mom, it's not a good time right now, Mom. Oh, poor Leah. I feel terrible now. I actually feel bad. Why do I feel bad? Hello, sweetheart. Hi, Mom. Mom. Your dad really is an angel. Yes, he is. Yesterday, the wonderful dinner looked delicious. And this morning, he surprised me with a wonderful breakfast. And you won't believe it. I bet I would. There's not much going on in my life that I wouldn't believe. Will you marry me once again? Oh, they're going to renew their vows. Dad proposed to you. Once again, is that possible? It is a vow renewal. Now Dad is going all out. Is he serious? When Dad's going all out, they're gonna renew their vows. That's so nice, Mom and Dad. True love. Your father proves to me again and again that life is worth fighting for, just like you and Hannah. Would you do anything for us, Mom? Would you do anything to keep Dad with you? What do you mean fighting for, Mom? Who are you fighting for? What are you fighting for to keep Dad with you? Doing everything possible to keep the family close, to keep your family from being torn away from you, Mom. When I was diagnosed with a tumor, you gave me strength. Thanks to you, I feel like I'm on cloud 9, my baking book that is coming out soon. And now, the renewal of our marriage vows. You deserve it, Mom. So happy for you. I'm happy for you, Mom. And the tumor's benign, so that's always good. It's sweet of you. But now I'll tell Hannah the great news too. Take care, sweetheart. Bye, Mom. Mom and Dad are renewing their vow. Unknown. Oh, we're still messing with it. Oh, what's happened to Cedric and Ciara? Unknown. Who would have thought these two rats would try to escape? Now they received their just punishments for that. What happened to them? One more attempt and they'll pay with their lives? You dirty bastard. What did you do to them? What do you want from me? Why do you do this? Why are you doing this, Unknown? Can we get a name? Can we get a name, Unknown? The same old story. I do what's necessary. Necessary for what? Now listen carefully. Sounds like hinty clues. I know you're in possession of Sarina Blake's police file. Bring it to Sarina's grave tonight at 9:30 sharp. If you don't, Ciara and the professor will bleed. The clock is ticking. Yeah, but you realize I have more than just one clock ticking, right? Like, I got shit. Like, I got so many clocks ticking and things that are going to be happening by the time things tick down by 9:30. Like, people are supposed to be dying and being killed. I got to worry about Hannah. Got to worry about myself. Now I got to worry about Ciara and Kruger, not Cedric. I said Cedric earlier, not Cedric and Ciara. Kruger and Ciara. Guys, the kidnapper contacted me again. Apparently he has Kruger and Ciara. Yet again. And apparently I have yet another clock. This is like the third clock. We got Hannah's clock with Tina and Emily. We got my clock with Sarina. Now I got a clock with Unknown. I can't keep up with all this time. So he really wants to get access to Sarina's files. It's probably beyond question that we have to follow his request. What does he want with it? What if it's a trap? We have no choice anyway. Say nothing. But what would he want from it? I mean, Unknown is clearly the person that may have killed Sarina back in the day, so he wants the file. That way he can destroy the file and never get caught. I think he wants to catch up with what we found out so far and see how close we and the police are on his heels. Not bad. You would have made a great detective, Miss Ziegler. One day sober and I'm in great form already. Are you kidding? Ciara's life is in danger and you're fooling around. I apologize. That was really inappropriate. But I see it very much like Miss Ziegler. In addition, we have a unique opportunity to finally catch the killer. I will place a team around the graveyard. And as soon as this guy shows up, my people will grab him. So we're going to set up a trap for Unknown. I feel like that's not going to work, though. There's no way. No fucking way. I will not let you risk Ciara's life like that. I don't think it's a good idea either, Cedric. I'm running out of time. It's not just about Ciara. All of our lives are at stake. You know, Cedric, all of our lives are at stake. It's not just about Ciara or Kruger or even myself, but everybody. Everybody's lives are at stake, Cedric. Phil agrees. He agrees with me. We got to catch Sarina's killer, otherwise we will soon be nothing more than memories. Like Yannick and Gabriella and Quentin and Ruby. Nothing is harder than truth. Helmut, your plan. My men specialize in such operations. They will be disguised as civilians and take position around already some time in advance. They would be disguised as civilians and take position already some time in advance. The sentence there didn't make sense to me. This squad is especially trained for covert operations. We will finally put an end to all of this today. Ciara, thank you very much for the detailed explanations, detective. Oh, the Unknown has Ciara's other phone. Oh God, Ciara, are you okay? She's okay for now. So that plan's not gonna work. Why do you keep forcing me to be evil? Elkie, oh my God, that's not Ciara. That's the kidnapper. I have to say, I underestimate you people. Who would have thought that Ciara is in possession of a second cell phone? Let me correct, she was in possession. You were in contact all the time, and I didn't notice anything. And on top of that, you have the nerve to try to trap me. So tired of your deceitfulness. So we're talking to the kidnapper right now, the Unknown. Leave me no choice. Oh, what is he, she, they, what are they getting ready to do? This time I will put my money where my mouth is, and the consequences will be fatal. Oh no. Phil. Shit. You fucking bastard. I swear I'll kill you. My team and I will hold back. Don't do anything hasty now. He's offline. We've got to do something. This isn't good. It's not good at all. Phil. I'm about to lose it as if the thing with Yannick wasn't already bad enough this morning. I was still talking to him on the phone, and now he's supposed to be dead. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Yannick. He got sucked into the void or something. I don't know. And what if the kidnapper now does something to Ciara and the professor? He won't hurt them, Phil. Those two are his only weapons. I'm scared of that too. Yannick shouldn't have died. So, if the kidnapper does something to Kruger and Ciara, that's his only bargaining chip. The fact that they're alive means that we're willing to do more to get them. But if he kills them, then he's not going to get anything out of it. If he kills off Kruger and Ciara, then he's not going to get anything from us. So keeping them alive is his only option. Right? I don't know. How can you be so sure? This guy's unpredictable. And he realized we want to set a trap for him. We should have expected him to be in possession of Ciara's cell phone. Cedric, back in the organ party. Why is nobody saying anything anymore? We can't let them down. We're trying to figure it out, Cedric. Detective Strasser, do something. What do you expect him to do right now, Cedric? What are you doing? We don't know what to do. Your actions now have consequences. Your esteemed professor or the sweet Ciara. Oh, we gotta pick between the two? One of them will pay with their life in a few minutes? What kind of monster are you? But our mistake is not their fault. How can you be so ruthless? What kind of damn monster are you? Oh, we have to pick between Ciara and Professor Kruger? You're wrong, tongue-tied. Killing someone is not a nice feeling at all. But ask yourself the following question. Would you sacrifice another life to save the life of a loved one? Cedric, would you do that for Ciara? Oh. What is this question about? You're about to experience it for yourselves. They're gonna ask us to sacrifice one for the other. Because I want to share this feeling with all of you. Every one of you tell me a name now. Ciara or Professor Kruger? Who of the two is about to take their last breath? You can't ask us to do that. Completely insane. We can't decide that. Say nothing. Forget it. We're not playing that game. Person, you're completely insane. You're completely insane, unknown, whoever you might be. You can and you will. They're going to force us to pick a name. You son of a bitch. I won't send anyone to their death. So many people are dying. How can we just pick and choose who's going to die now? Then you will never hold your beloved Ciara in your arms again. If someone bails out and doesn't give me a name, both of them will die. You have 5 minutes. No way. I won't be part of this nonsense. I have no right at all to do that. I beg you, spare them both. We cannot decide between life and death. I don't think he would be willing to kill both of them. But I do think that if nobody picks a name, Cedric is going to pick one name. Is this your final word? I don't think Unknown is going to kill both of them. But do we leave that to chance? Do we leave it for chance? Then say goodbye to both of them now? Cedric's going to pick Kruger. I cannot let Ciara die. I knew it. I freaking knew it, Cedric. You're weak. You're weak, Cedric. There was a plan here. He wouldn't kill both of them. Cedric chose the professor. You're out of your mind. How can you get involved in this shit? We don't have a fucking choice. Or do you want both of them to die? I go along with Cedric. Ciara is still too young to die. So Wolf picked Professor as well. Elkie, oh goodness, what am I supposed to do? You weren't supposed to say anything, Elkie. Bernard is such a kind person. I'm so sorry. I choose Ciara. So Elkie chose Ciara. 4 minutes to go. So that's 2 for Kruger, 1 for Ciara. It breaks my heart, Mr. Kruger. That's 3 for Kruger, 1 for Ciara. Can't believe I'm doing this, Ciara. That's 3 for Kruger, 2 for Ciara. Tessa, I can't do this. Phil, you fucking bastard. Oh my goodness, it's going to come down to my vote. I know it is. Four for Kruger, 2 for Ciara. Wow, Phil picked Ciara? There's no way Phil would ever pick Ciara. So that's 3 for Ciara, 4 for Kruger. Phil, why? She has never her whole life. She has her whole life ahead of her. And the professor has 2 daughters who love him. Oh, the professor has 2 daughters. But that's 4 for Kruger and 3 for Ciara at this point. What's Strasser gonna do? Come on, detective, don't be shy. He's gonna pick Ciara. You don't want the blood of 2 innocent people on your hands, do you? There's no way that he's gonna kill both of them off, though. By the looks of it, it's 4-3, and that's why I nominated Ciara, and thus ends this insane game with a tie. Nope. Tongue-tied still has to choose. It's 4-4. And Tongue-tied has to make the final choice. You've missed 1 player, Tongue-tied. Now it's up to you. No way. I can't believe this is happening. Cedric, Tongue-tied, I'm begging you. You know Cedric wants us to kill Kruger. How can... Oh, this is terrible. How can you just decide somebody to die? You're just sacrificing somebody. Please don't let Ciara die. You know I'm usually not very sentimental. But she's everything I've got left. And unlike the professor, she still has her whole life ahead of her. The Oregon party. You're about to make the most important decision of your life, Tongue-tied. Who is about to take their last breath? Between Ciara and Kruger. You sick bastard. What are you doing? Or why are you doing something so terrible to us? You're forcing me to kill someone. Please stop. We'll do anything you want. Should we plead? Should we plead to his mercy? We'll do whatever you want. Let's see if it works. I don't want to plead to this person. Why are you doing something so terrible to us? You sick bastard! I'm not gonna plead to this insane person. Don't say that, Tongue-tied. You should look at your situation from a different angle. What angle are you talking about? I'm not forcing you to kill anyone. You kind of are. You kind of are. But I'm giving you the chance to save someone. And if you feel what I feel right now, you will understand the true reason for my actions and now decide who is going to survive. So the decision, or the question is, who is going to survive? Ciara, who has her whole life ahead of her. She is young, pretty, and intelligent. Or the professor, who leaves behind 2 daughters. One of the daughters just gave him a sweet grandchild. Oh, he's got $2 and a grandchild. Make up your mind, otherwise no one will survive. I don't know. The professor is a kind-hearted person. He cannot die. Ciara is still so young. Let her live. No, I will not make a decision. There are 3 options there. 3 options. Either save Professor Kruger, save Ciara, or we don't make a decision at all. Who's going to live? Who's going to die? You can find out in the next video. We're going to end it right here. And now, don't get upset. The reason we're going to end it right here is because I'm going to make a community post with these 3 options. The professor cannot die, Ciara cannot die, or we can't make a decision. And it's going to be up to you. Do we save the professor? Do we save Ciara? Or do we not make a decision? It's going to be up to you, up to the viewers, up to the subscribers to pick what happens to Ciara Kruger. And we'll do that in the next video. Hope you guys are enjoying the sign. If you haven't already, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and join the Tethered. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Spotify at Tongue Tied Games. As always, thanks for watching. Love you all, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.